All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another round of One Piece. We're going to be playing a little Red-Green Luffy today, and today is a special event. I don't normally do 5 a week, or at least I try to, but this week I'm doing 6 this week because I got a special that I just released prior to this. But I wanted to do another episode because I accidentally messed up the previous video I uploaded. I did a double upload of a match. Somebody was kind enough to point it out to me. Oops, my bad. All right, let's get back to the regular intro here, though. This is a preview of the deck list that I'll be running today. We're going to be playing ranked games, so just so you know, it's a higher quality opponent. We love those. There will be a copy of this in the description below if you guys want to copy and paste into the sim. I love this list. It's my absolute favorite. This is what I refer to as my anti-teach list. It's also got tech options for pretty much everything in the top 10 right now. There will be a full breakdown in the end of the video if you guys want to go watch that. I go over a very thorough breakdown, but I try and keep this one pretty short at the beginning because I want you guys to get into the action. A couple of housekeeping notes, though. If you do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe. I really do appreciate it. We hit over 400 today. Thank you, guys. That's awesome. I can't tell you how excited I am to have you guys come along for the ride. That's super cool. But more important than hitting the subscribe button is always, to me, commenting. Help me build a better show. I'll put anything you guys want on here. Next week, it's going to be me doing a bunch of different leaders, trying them out, doing some deck lists, trying some different builds, and a lot of those are suggestions from you guys. I'm happy to play whatever you guys want, but I have to have you guys suggest it, otherwise you get nothing. In the description below, there is a link to the Discord if you want to jump over there and get into some more in-depth conversations. I'm pretty good at answering those. I answer almost all my comments in the YouTube subscription as well. At very least, I do promise, I do look at all of those. I read them at least once, most of them more than once, because I'm trying to think of a good response. And you guys are helping me build a better show, so that really does make the difference to me. Somebody pointed out that I had mislabeled the back of my sleeves on my... in my videos that said Tabletop Tactician. They were misspelled, and I got away with that for like 3 months till somebody pointed it out to me, and I went, oh no! They are fixed going forward. Thank you, and shout out to that guy. I appreciate it very much. So, like, don't ever be afraid to point anything out. If I'm playing badly, tell me. I will post losses on here, too. I'm going to post 3 games today. They were just the first 3 games I played today. I won't tell you how they ended, but I'm posting in order what I play. That way you guys get a chance. I don't get a ton of time to play these, though. So, like, I get like 10, 12 hours to do anything of free time, and I spend about half that editing, so that's what I get to play with. Let me know what you guys think, though. Let's jump into some games. I rambled on for way too long. Catch you guys in the games. Thanks. Later. All right, here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. I think we keep. It's good enough, I think. Opponent chose to go first. Oh, good. I got double searchers for a first turn. Ooh. Let's see. It's been a minute since I had to go first. They always take second. I guess I take this. Also, he missed on 1, which I think is hilarious. I'm very sad I lost the Laboon there. I'm not going to get it back. A little anti-gravity blade. Very nice. Somebody was telling me I was confusing Gravity Blade with Dead Man's Game the other day, and I watched my video back, and I did it like 4 times. Come on, guys. You got to keep me honest here. Tell me when I'm being dumb. Also, somebody else pointed out, I misspelled my own sleeve names on there. You guys have let that go for like 2-3 months and nobody told me. Why are you making me look like a fool? Yeah, I'm not giving... Nah. If you go back and look at all my old videos, they all say something very, very silly. Normally, I would play this. But I don't have enough counter in my hand to deal with it if he decides to go 666 at me, so... So I guess we go 1 here, and dare him to turn these sideways. We found 2 of our Shanks. I think I'm only running 2 in this list as well. So both our Shanks are here. I don't think that's a good sign in this matchup. Yeah, bud. Put 2 here, go 7? No. There's the prisoner. Freestand 2. Dare you to go 6-6. I don't think you're going to do that, but I'd like it if you did. I'd love nothing more than to go Nami here, knock these down, and attack them, but I don't think I can get away with that. Well, there's a Laboon. That makes me feel a little happier. Just attack for 6 again. We're going to be nice and slow here. Block 1k. Nope, he takes it again. We are low rolling, ladies and gentlemen. We are low rolling something fierce. Okay, here's where I could end up in some danger. Okay, maybe not. Because like he can go 6-6 at me, and I don't care about any of that. Now if he goes 7-7 at me, that could be a bit more dangerous. Okay, if you're going to go both of them, I'm much happier with that. At least make him give me these characters. We'll get in a fight about it. I'm not giving you the Laboon, because I suspect I have to deal with Gravity Blade very soon. Okay, cool. That actually works out really well for me. Six, or 2 into the 1. Blocker, I don't care if you do that. 2 into this 1, see if you want to do anything about that. They don't. Okay. Six there, see if they want to go down to 1. Cool if they do that. Man, you're playing greedy, which makes me nervous because that means there's a high likelihood you're a decent player. Take that, return those cards, deploy this over this. So I went with the Jewelry Bonnie there because I have these 10-cost Shanks, right? And if I didn't find anything with this, I wouldn't be able to play them because they have to be the only thing I play that turn. So I want to know what my option was before I had committed, because if I had to commit, I wanted to know prior. And I replaced my my Fallen one because I wanted to have an active for the Laboon. So now I gave myself some extra restanding guys. I get 2 Dawn back on the turn. They've got a 9,000 power character. And so I can tap out these guys, and I can do the Rush Zoro if I can remove these if they swing with them. Which I suspect they will do. I got a lot of Dawn there. We have to play this one really slow, though, because like, I gotta go multiple turns. Okay, so I think I do a Charleston early here. Just Shanks. Make them commit like a bunch of cards. I want to have a little higher life total. Okay, they're going to pop out, make sure nothing can go. They do have this sideways, though. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What's the point of that? Heal 1k. Well, now I've got actually some options. So none of this can attack, right? But I can go 7. This cost me 7. 8 total. So if I just go 7 at their leader, how bad is that for me? Because I can freeze this and this? That's pretty good. My other option is just going really big at him, but I don't think that's quite good enough. How much do I want the Dawn restand? If I have this, it's pretty good. I wish I'd had another 7k attacker. He's drawn too many cards, though. I should have done this first. I can go 8 at him. Let's just go 7. The difference between a 7 and an 8 is actually not that big a deal, especially with how many cards they've drawn. I'd rather have the 2k for defense here. Not as aggressive as I'd like to be, but they haven't countered out of anything. Okay, 8 apparently would have been a really good number. Okay, 5 down up. See you next turn. And next turn, I'll be able to drop the Zoro, be a 7k leader, and get 4 Dawn back. So that'll be really strong for me. And because I've got this Nami, if they have, I believe it's Champion Rifle, doesn't do any good. Oh good, another Boa Hancock. Just what we needed. Yep. They've one up. Nice. Champion Rifle is a card, ladies and gentlemen. Now if I attack with my Usopp, I run the risk of getting my Usopp removed. I'm in a pickle. Because if they Champion Rifle me, after I play this, the only standing thing I would be okay with returning is the Laboon. And if they Champion Rifle it back, I'm in a lot of trouble. I haven't seen a lot of them running Champion Rifle, so there's not a lot I can do about it. Okay, if you're running Champion Rifle, it's time to find out. Nope. Just that and a 2k. Cool. Well, now we battle it out, my man. We're here to have some fun. Start one of your opponent's characters with an original cost of 4 or less to the bottom of their deck. Nope. There you go. I'm defending 7s either way. My Laboon is on once per turn. Go ahead, fire your Gravity Blade. See what happens. It's 3 Dawn between these just to get anything. So, like, that's not an efficient use of your Dawn. And then it's just these guys, and I've got a 5 Dawn standing. I'll be coming for you next turn there, boss. You left yourself with 1 life, which is crazy. Like, you have 10 cards in hand. Like, I'm not a fool. I'm going to give him a 1k there, just because they do have a lot of Dawns standing up. But I think I can save at least one of them if they do go after it. And that removes this, which is nice. I'm aware that you can get it out of here, but I'm also aware that there's, like, you're not developing anything. Like, just to demand a card is 4 Dawn. Okay, no card demanded. Not the end of the world. Okay, now we get to play a very interesting game. I go 7, see if he free blocks. I doubt he will. Concedes immediately. Wow, your hand was horrible. Let's see, what do they got in there? Brick, brick, brick. 1k, 1k, brick, brick, 1k. Hey guys, you remember when I said we needed to play around Gravity Blade like really heavily? 1, 2, 3 Gravity Blades in this man's hand. And a Gum Gum Jet Culver. So he actually died there. Like, he bluffed events full up. My plan there was to actually give up the Laboon, play this over the Laboon, drop both of these, and then see what he did after that, because I was going to start swinging larger numbers at him, because all my Dawn was going to come back, and, like, the game was over from that point, because I don't think I could survive all this. But it turns out he was going to die the next time I swung at him, really, because he didn't get out of that 7. Or did he? Yeah, he got out of 7. But he couldn't, let's see, 1, 2, 3... He had 3k counter left. Yeah, so the next plan was to just Nami, place this, drop both of these. And then we can start swinging big, big numbers. Like a 9. And then, yeah, 4 more. Yeah, I can go 5, 9, 9, 9 at him, and he just dies there. But man, we played around that so well. Excellent play around. We did an amazing job. And if we did live, those boas were not going to be a problem for a minute. Whew. Let me know what you guys think. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? We got another one. Well played, you, Luffy. Well played. We just be kicking this poor little guy's butt. Sorry, dude. Alright, that's all I got. Catch you guys later. More teaches, ladies and gentlemen. More and more teaches. I'm keeping this. This is an amazing hand. Oh, we get to push so hard with this hand. I keep getting comments where people keep telling me these teachers don't know what they're doing. I agree, really. I have no idea what these teachers are doing either. Which teach is this? Okay, this is the 10 cost teach. So we've got 1 10 cost teach. Cool. Draw this. We'll take a defensive event. Ooh, there's our guys. So there's our big boys. So what do we want to do? I think we want to take an Usopp here so we have something to play on 4. And then after that, I'm in a pretty good spot. The Brook needs to go to the top if I ever find it. This is kind of how that's going to go. And then we'll end our turn there. So these ensure that if they play a Lafitte next turn, I kill it. Let's find out if this Teach knows what he's doing. Oh no, an attack. What am I going to do about that? You gave me another character, dude. Don't do that. Attack my attack my monster. My leader, get him. Gonna give me a card. I'm gonna play this Usopp next. Just 2K. Yeah, okay. You go low in hand size. That's fine. You do you, bud. I'll be here. Chilling out. I really do want to do this guy. I have to do this guy next. Which is fine. Oh, you are so... Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeedy. He's been defending pretty heavy. Let's go 5. Yeah, give me a counter. I'm going to put out my Dawn here and smash into you again. Man, is it awful tempting to play the Usopp. He's going to be at, what, 5? He's going to be at 7 next turn. That should be Shiryu, but he's been playing like garbage, so... It's been playing like garbage. I can get double these out, but I can follow it up with this into this. I won't have room on my board. I don't need the other Usopp because I won't have room on the board. 7? No. 8. I thought about going just 7 there, but if he 2-1'd out, that's not great for me. I want him to go lower. I should get 2 Dawn back up unless he gets the perfect trigger. Okay. Now I got 3 Dawn up. We're in a good spot. 2 defensive events. I get my best play for next turn. And next turn I can aggress pretty heavily, which is nice. Yes, I care not for any of your nonsense. Yeah, I don't care about that. And we get a Charleston, ladies and gentlemen. I am being spoiled. So I can go 7. I can go 5, 6, 8. Leader ability turns off next turn. He'll have an 8k swing. I don't care because I have a Charleston. 5. Your hand is pathetic. Oh, you don't even get to turn off Teach next turn. I was thinking I was on the odd curve. I got to take the good curve away from you. Oh, Teach. I beat on you so regularly that I forget how much it really doesn't matter. I'm out of character slots. I don't have enough You're not hitting me fast enough, Teach. I need you to clear board so I can put bigger guys on field, so I can aggress you faster. Come on, what are you going to do about it? It's just a 5. To be fair, the 5 is a very greedy play. Normally I don't turn these sideways, but against Teach I don't care. I'm going to have 4 Dawn back up. Whew, that's such a greedy play. Not my Nami. 6. Minus this by 3k. So I'm a 4k. I don't care. 5. What are you going to do? Remove it? It's not going to happen. Okay, I got 4 of my guys on board. We're in a super good spot now. I got 3 defensive events, all of different types, so I have all the options in the world. And I got a 10-cost Shanks, and I think I drop it next turn because they don't have anything to threaten me with. What do you guys think? I think 10-cost Shanks might be the move. It's not one I normally play in this matchup, but he has played, as all of my commenters keep telling me, poorly. But as I keep telling you guys, I've played probably 40 matches against Teach. I've lost 2 of them total. I don't know where the good Teach players are, but I don't think I'm that big of an outlier. I'm just a bit of a madman. Oh look, they cost Teach. Put something on top of your life so I can murder it. Nothing you do matters, which is really unfortunate for me to tell you. I don't know what to do here, ladies and gentlemen. I think I do develop this. $10. Redirect that. Oh, you gotta pop one of my Sanjis. Ooh, scary. It's a good thing all my Dawn's coming back. Guess what? 7 again, buddy. I'm leaving 4 up because I've got 2 here, 1 here, and 1 here, and everything else gets turned off anyways. He can't kill me. At best, he'll get to do a 5, 8, 10. If I leave my 7s up and keep this for the next turn, I just kill him because I have too many attacks. Plus, I got this. This will get turned off, which means I need these. So we do this. There's no redirect left. He has a Dawn up, but at best that's a vent. Doesn't matter that nothing's coming back up. Can I kill him next turn? Probably. 7, 7, 5, and he's about to have to get out of an 8. Good. I know one of those is a brick. Can I save my dudes is the question. The 5 and can't touch it. I have 2 1Ks. Mm-hmm. He gets greedy and goes after my life? What a madman. Ah, because the other ones can go after my characters. I see. Send that there, I can get a 2K out of it. No? They always get so bloody greedy. I don't understand. Silly teach players. Okay. I can DMG. Knock this down. I have to hit him twice. Can I do that? Probably. 1, 2, 3. Which means everything has to be like a lethal push. 4. I got 6 Dawn left. And then I can get 7, 7. So like he has to be able to not get out of 1, 7. Honestly, don't know if I can get out of that. Can I? I don't know. If he free blocks the first swing, how bad am I beat up about that? Pretty beat up. I don't want you to be able to do that. Guess what? 7 at your leader. Now what do we do, ladies and gentlemen? Because even a 7 is a redirect. Oh, he has to trash a card. So he goes down to 5. And then even the redirect is a card out of hand. So he'll go down to 4. And then I have to deal 2 more. Then he has to deal with 3 7s. So 1 7 here, redirect, gets him down to 4. They'd have to all be 2s and 1s. And because I'm going to go all out, they actually have to be all. He has to have like 3 or 4 2Ks in there. By the way, this is a ranked game, in case I forgot to mention that. These poor teaches are not prepared for the red-green Luffy trade. Seven. I think you just die now. Nothing about the way you've played has told me that you've got a lot of counter in hand. That has to be 2 2s and a... Yeah. Got him. GG. There we go. Opponent is ready for rematch. What did you guys think? What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? Let's see if he can take it. All right, we found ourselves another teach. And I have the worst opening hand of all time. You guys didn't miss much. I did mulligan. It was a pretty bad hand. And it didn't get any better. And it continues to not get better. This is a bad hand, ladies and gentlemen. Tasty. Shiryu on 6. Drop the Shiryu. Get out of both swings. I suspect he takes this no matter what I do. Yeah, I was like, he just wants to draw cards. This hand is insane. Hmm. Holy Jesus, what a bad hand. It's counter heavy. Has he missed teach? No. Finds it right at the last second. Yep. He knows better. This hand is nuts. Take the hit, draw some cards, man. My plan is to actually do a little building this turn, I think. Crazy strong hand, I guess. Not really what I'm hoping for, though. Wow. Nullify my blocker. Time for a contest of wills. GG. My hand that time was not good. What a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. Another teach. That hand's capable. That hand's very capable. Here we go! We will not let the menace that is Teach get away with his war crimes. I think this is my pick here. I take the starter deck Luffy there over DMG. I don't know if that's correct, but my hand's not character heavy really yet. And I didn't hit my guy yet. They find a Vasco shot, though. It's good for them. I got the 2Ks to defend my guy next turn, though, so it won't matter if he redirects. What are you going to give up? You want to stay healthy in this matchup, because I'm going to try and beat you down. That's not what I was hoping for. That's what I was hoping for. You know my next one's going to be bigger. The only thing that saves you is Teach triggers. Then you don't get to play them. We'll go 7. There's no reason to commit any heavier than that. Maybe I should have gone 8 if they've got a Dawn up for an event, but then I get the event out. They take the 7. Greedy, greedy. I always got to think on those triggers. You need help now. No. Yeah, I don't care about that. You just wanted to draw a card. You're missing curve right now, I can tell. The only thing that makes this better is if I find another Sanji. If I find another Sanji, you are just kind of doomed. And I haven't seen any yet. And I've done double searches. I don't care about that thing. And he's got Vasco shot this time, so there's no point in going really heavy at him. 7, get a card out. Yep, knocks this one down. You're going to need to. It's going to be on 9 next turn. That's the big Teach. I've got a fair amount of counter in hand. All right. That's a little greedy of me, but I needed wide board for next turn, so 4 guys is good enough. This will threaten his blocker, which means I actually really don't know if I can attack with this, because like they're going to want to get rid of it so badly. And again, I end up with the shanks in my hand. Do I play the shanks here? It makes it so that they don't nullify this. Nope. You have to swing really big to get anything. I got 2 2Ks in hand, too. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's a waste. He needs the big teach. Needs it desperately. My board is aggressive as all get out. I'll swing this first, and then everything follows. Swing this, then this, then this, then this, then this. What are you going to do about it, Teach? Finds a Pizarro. That's just a 2K. I already had it in hand. What a fella. I hate when they have the little guys on board, because it means I can't do much. Okay. I don't have as good a defense as last time. I got some defense, but I think I just start out with this. You go 2-1 out of it, but it doesn't do much. You stacked whatever this is. Pop this or this, probably. They pretty much... The funny thing about this Teach is they always want to put this Teach in their life, so they're really just praying they find 2 of them. Okay. Now what do we do? So we stack this, so I don't know what it is. Probably just a draw card. I know they've got a Pizarro in hand. So probably this is my answer. Rest the Sanji makes sense to me. My hand has so much bloody counter in it for next turn. You do have a better board than last time, but not by much. Yep, I need 3 Dawn up. That's the Pizarro I know you have. Okay, you still have a Pizarro in your hand. You never gave it to me. There you go. Turn my leader ability off. See if I care. You also need to remove my dudes, because I will come after you with everything I have. Oh, you don't even have the event. Yes, you need to get that off of you immediately. I'll take that, sure. My board is coming for you. This is what I need to try and keep. Yeah, you need to start getting after my dudes. Okay, so then you got, what, a 10K after that? So if I go, what, 2, 1... Yeah, no, you get nothing. Because I can go, let's see, 2, 2, and then... So I might as well just do this. Go, no, and we go, boom, boom, solve. You need this dead. I know you need this dead. Watch him pivot. Watch him pivot. Yeah! Gosh, I love this game. I had you mapped out 10 turns ago. Whoa, what is this? Select up to one of your opponent's characters. This character's base power becomes... One of your opponent's characters. Select this character's base power becomes the same as the selected base power to the end of the turn. I've never had this used on me before. Well played! Nice! This is a good game. I love this game. Anyways. Nine. I'm evil. I am. I think I might be evil, ladies and gentlemen. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, you know it's coming. This is always what gets the redirect. I don't need to pretend otherwise. He could still live from this, by the way. 5. There's a card. 7. It's 2 cards. Ah, I didn't have it! GG! Nobody's ever used that on me. I think it's because I never play Shanks. I had 2 2s left in hand. That was it. Couldn't get out of it. What a game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what did I do right? What did I do wrong? That is my 5th teacher in the row today. People told me they don't see as much teach as I do. I don't know. Is it because I've teched against them? Is that why I see so much teach? Just because the game knows I want to destroy this poor little leader. But it was a good match. He played well, I think, but people keep telling me, like, that teach doesn't know what they're doing. I disagree. I think he played quite well. He played what he had in his hand and his outs. I missed this entirely. That was a surprise duel that I completely missed. I was right with this, though. I actually don't mind this, though, just restanding all the Dawn. And a key takeaway there, ladies and gentlemen, was me putting enough Dawn that I could use my events, but not have to deal with anything else, so. That was fun. What do you guys think? What did I do right? What did I do wrong on that one? The 12K swing. Katarina Devon. Note to self, it's dangerous. All right, what did I do right? What did I do wrong? I will see you guys in the next one. Well played, Teach. Later. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all forgive me for messing up my previous video. I did not mean to double up on my RG matches. I promise I included the new one in here. That was a total snafu. I deleted it out of the previous one, but some people did watch it before I managed to get that out of there. My bad. Please forgive me. I am human. It happens. I'm sorry. All right, enough pitying. Let's get into it. I'll do a quick breakdown of the whole deck list, and then we'll go over deck choices, play lines. But I did just put out a video right before this if you guys are really interested in a really in-depth breakdown of how I play this deck. I put out another video right ahead of this that it just says Red Green Luffy Special, Play Lines, and Lethal. It is the best I think I can do for you guys. If you guys have any questions, I hope they're answered there. If not, let me know, and I will try and answer those as well. But let's get a quick breakdown in this video, just so that you guys who are here get a quick one as well. I won't read every line of the text. You can slow down or pause the video if you need to, but we are going to break down the leader because he's the most important card. Dawn times 1 on our opponent's deck. If I have 5 or less active Dawn cards on our field, you may rest any number of active Dawn cards up to one of our leader or Straw Hat Crew type characters, gains plus 2,000 power for each Dawn rested by the effect. It's really good for defense, but it does not have to be 5 Dawn all the time, but if you go over 5 Dawn, it will turn off your leader ability. I'm running 4 Jewelry Bonding. It's a 1/2/1 searcher, looking at top 4 for Straw Hat Crew. I'm running 3 Sanjis. It's a 2/3/2K. It makes one of our 6K Straw Hat crew unblockable for the turn on play. We're running 3 copies of Zoro. It's a 7/9 brick. It makes our leader a 7K until the end of our opponent's next turn. Very good defensively. And it gets character rush if they've got an 8,000 power guy. It doesn't have to attack the 8,000 power character, which makes it really good for removing like the 5 and 6K characters that are played in the mid game. We've got 4 copies of Nami. It's a 1/2/1. Looking at top 5 for Straw Hat Crew other than Nami. I'm running this because I am running the event build you guys see down there. And I gave up on Lunas because this is specifically designed to beat Teach because I don't know what's with my luck. People are telling me they don't see much Teach, but I see a ton of it, and that's why this looks the way it does. I'm playing 4 copies of Laboon. It's a 1/2/2K. It's anti-removal for 7,000 base power or lower, and it's non-once per turn. Very useful. I got 4 copies of Usopp. It's a 4/5/1. Restands 2 Dawn at the end of every turn. We got Nami. It's a 4/2/1K. It's got blocker, and on play it'll rest 2 of our opponent's characters with 8 or less, and set 5 Dawn as active at the end of the turn. It's probably the most broken blocker ever printed. We've got 2 copies of the 4/6 brick in Monkey D. Luffy. On play, you can rest 1 Dawn and give this guy rush, and when attacking, rest one of our opponent's characters with blocker. Very good. 4 copies of Sanji. It's a 5/7 brick. On play, it'll restand 2 Dawn. At the end of every turn, it'll stand 1 more Dawn. And then we've got 4 copies of Luffy. It's a 6/7 brick with double attack. On play, it'll restand 4 Dawn. But then we can't play 5 cost or more, and that's fine. 2 copies of Brook. It's a 6/6/1. On play, it rests 1 of our opponent's cards. That's Dawn, leader, or character. And activate main, we can trash him and restand a 8 cost or less character. Very strong. If we're going for lethal, go check out the video. I'll explain it all. 2 copies of Shanks. It's a 10/12, and on play, it'll restand all Dawn cards, but then we can't play any cards after that. So it's just good for catch-up mechanics if our board's getting removed. We got 3 copies of Dead Man's Game. It's a 1/3K for our leader, but it's got an activate main of resting 3 additional Dawn cards and resting 2 of our opponent's characters or Dawn cards. Very good for laying down Dawn and a blocker when you need that to happen. And then we've got I Know You're Strong, so we'll go out from the start. It's a 1-cost event for 3K to our leader, and it can rest 2 additional Dawn cards for a total of 3, and up to 2 of our opponents rested cost 7 or less will not become active in our opponent's next refresh phase. It's a miniature Luna, but it is searchable by this Nami, which is why we're playing her over Garp. I like it better. I like this better than I like Luna because I play a lot of Teaches for some reason. And then I've got 4 copies of the Charleston because it's the greatest defensive event this deck could have ever asked for. It's a 2-cost event, and up to 1 of our leaders or characters gains plus 4,000 power for the battle. Then I can discard a card, and if I did, I could set 3 of our Dawn as active, generating an extra 2K out of thin air. Or if our leader abilities turn off, we can just not do the discard part and just make it a +4 to our leader or characters. It's also got a pretty good trigger of resting 1 of our opponent's leader or characters with a cost of 3 or less. The leader rest is pretty useful, to be honest with you. But, you know, if you ever need to rest a 3 or less, that could come up. I don't know if I've ever triggered it for that, though. All right. Monkey D. Luffy. Let's go over some curve lines. Our ideal curve is always going first, but against certain leaders, going second is also really strong. Denying Black Yellow Teach, as you guys saw, is what we're going for if we get into that matchup. It is worth giving up our optimal curve in order to just wreck them. We do not want to let them get to that 10K and turn our leader ability off. Denying them that extra turn and setting our board up to do a real push that turn is how we kill them. On the odd Dawn curve, you're looking at one of these on our 3 Dawn. If you're facing a removal deck, play the Laboon. If you're not, get another Searcher out. If not, just punch for 7. Leave that 1 Dawn up. On 5, Sanji's our best play. On 7, it's Luffy and Usopp. Those are really good. 1 underneath leader, and then a punch in again. And on 9, I'd say the best play is always double Sanji, but you can also go Sanji into Luffy. That's not bad either on 9. The other option is to get a Zoro out if you're getting pressured real hard. Brook is a desperation play I do not recommend. This is meant for lethal, and that's about it. I have played this if I'm running out of characters. If I can go this into this, and I've got like an Usopp and a Sanji on board, sometimes just threatening with this is really nice. But once you hit 10 Dawn, you've got options aplenty, so I'm not going to get overly concerned with that, because on 10 Dawn, if your board's getting low or you need a big guy, you got nothing else to play the Shanks. If you want to go and push real hard, you could play the Brook. If you want to knock a block down and pressure, you could play this. If you need to freeze the board, you could play this into this. There's too many options on 10. I built this deck as a toolbox because I love toolbox decks. They are my favorite type. Non-linear play lines when you hit larger turns makes this deck just abysmal to play against. My friends pretty much groan every time I break this out for a competitive match. They do not like having to fight this. It is rough. On the even dawn curve, it's looking at these guys on your even. This on even is okay as well, as long as you have one of these. Even if you don't, it's okay. On 4, it's always the Usopp, of course. I'm okay with getting hit twice there. Maybe 2K'ing out of 1 6K swing if I've got an extra. On 5, I like to play... Or on 6, I like to play this and hope that I get 2 of these for my 8. Because your 8 dawn turn, 2 Sanjis is always your best play. On 10, I would say probably the Luffy into another Sanji is your best play if you missed him on last turn. Or you can also play Zoro or the Shanks. Those are both good options. I like Zoro because getting a 9K on board, because you've taken some hits early. Playing multiple Zoros in a row on your 10 dawn turn, like play this one on your first 10 dawn, play a second one on your second 10 dawn turn, is really strong. Just to make sure that you don't die. Because being a 7K and having like 3 or 4 dawn restanding makes you really, really hard to kill, as it turns out. You can also go into your 10 dawn turn and you can go Luffy into Nami and freeze their board and still get a dawn underneath leader and have 5 dawn come back up because of Nami, regardless of what you had on previously. So you can rebuild board with that play as well. And then you guys are gonna have to check out my other video if you want to see lethal lines, because this deck has so many options that I don't want to explain to you what each card is good for, because it'll make the end of the video way too long. All right, so this is my tech options for beating Purple and L. It makes it so if our board's getting removed, we can get this on board and get Dawn restood. This is good for beating Blue Yellow Nami. This is good for beating Teach, as you guys saw. It's also pretty good against Blue Yellow Nami if they are on the 10-cost Edward Newgate build. This is what we're looking for if we're playing against something like Purple Yellow Rosinante. This is our win condition usually against Blue Green Luffy. This is a must if you are going to play against something like a Blue Purple Sanji or a Red Blue Lucy. This is your win condition against most decks that are going super blocker heavy. There's just a ton of different options in the deck. All right, so we made a lot of improvements this week. I fixed all the misspellings on my character sleeves. We got a curve line video out. We improved a bunch of our deck lists. You guys gave me so much feedback this week. I can't tell you how thankful I am. That's why I'm putting out this extra video, because I wanted to just show you my thanks that you guys helped me make real improvements to my quality of my video. So this is my thank you to you guys. So let me know what you think. That's all I got. Keep killing it out there. Have a great week. You're awesome. I appreciate you. Talk to you later.